Tinubu's CBN investigator recommends immediate withdrawal of new Naira notes from circulation. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Jim Obazi, President Bola Tinubu's special anti-corruption chief, has recommended the immediate withdrawal of new Naira notes introduced in 2022, saying the national currency was illegal and sought criminal charges against its proponents. The redesigned Naira is illegal and should be withdrawn from circulation with immediate effect, Mr. Obazi said, adding that Godwin Emefiele, the former CBN chief, and his erstwhile lieutenant should be made to face criminal charges for this aberration that led to loss of lives of many Nigerians and the closure of businesses and joblessness. Mr. Obazi's recommendation could plunge the country into a fresh wind of currency crisis, even as the initial chaos that followed last year's introduction of new notes has continued to choke commercial activities across the country. The presidential spokesman did not immediately return the request, seeking comment about how the president was weighing the recommendation, which was conveyed in a memo dated on or about December 20th. Mr. Obazi was appointed in July to look into the books of the CBN after Mr. Tinubu abruptly removed Mr. Emefiele as the bank's governor. While supporters touted the president's action as necessary to collect alleged lawlessness of Mr. Emefiele and other top officials of outgone Buhari administration, critics accused the president of seeking retribution because the former top banker sought the ruling All Progressive Congress presidential ticket. The then candidate, Tinubu's surrogate, also alleged during the campaign that the redesign of Naira notes, which seemed to be focused mostly on altering the colors, was aimed at sinking his chances. After the new notes were introduced in October 2022, the CBN invalidated existing notes, saying they ceased to be legal tender. The policy was challenged by Kaduna Governor, Ogun, and other states' governors at the Supreme Court, which ruled that the redesign was indeed illegal and that previously withdrawn notes should be reintroduced into circulation. The Buhari government said the old notes were destroyed upon withdrawal from circulation, although it failed to show any evidence of the destruction. More than a year after the policy, new notes in circulation have not been able to meet the nationwide demand, and Mr. Obazi did not suggest how the abrupt removal could be implemented without doing further economic harm to the nation. Well, first of all, make these people use their brains. I don't care how they go about this their issue. Sincerely, unfortunately, or we should not be thinking of we should not be thinking for them. When they came out and said they will be able to, they are going to come and rule over Nigeria, they should be thinking about all this first. In fact, this should be one of the issues that they should have been thinking about. I don't care how they do it too. Sincerely, I know how people suffered. Whether I like it or not, people died during that issue of They were trying to bring out the new Naira notes and how everything is scarce. You see people sleeping in banks, going there, as in giving people unnecessary stress. I say in this country, I was speaking to somebody, I was telling the person, in this country, they like giving us unnecessary stress. If they're not bringing us one thing to stand people and make people queue up under the sun, as in on top of they're not even giving us anything as a government, they're stressing us out. They are taking taxes from us. They are not giving us basic amenities. They're not giving us basic infrastructure. And at the end of the day, you keep giving us stress. Nigerians, zero. Government, 100 levels of stress where they give civilians. I beg. But I say civilians, where they give citizens. It's not fair. So I don't care how they're going to go about this one. See this period. Already Nigerians, many people, their BP already they high. Rice is on 60 plus, if not 70 plus. Rice is on 60 plus. Go check it, only everybody go pay. Let everybody head become correct. Let the head be straight. They should look into this. This is not a matter somebody will just open your mouth bagam and you say, okay, and you remove organ. If they are going to remove it and it is going to cause us pain, removing it, they should find way. This is not the one that they will just wake up from sleep and say this one has happened. Already, what's it called? Already speaking, there's scarcity of cash. You go to withdraw money now from POS. You know, this POS has made a lot of people lazy to go and queue on the banks, and that is because banks that you go to the banks, they won't have network. Some of them, they'll have like 5 or 6 withdrawing machines, and you get there, only one will function or two will function. You start asking yourself, so these POS guys, they have, make people lazy. I don't want to start talking about, you're already paying extra. Now they're telling us they want to withdraw. Make their height correct. Ha. Please, the government should withhold the new Naira note once it gets to the bank and save us from exploitive POS operators, and immediately release seized old Naira notes, which I strongly believe is still with the CPN based on the lies that the former president was not aware of the new Naira note printing. My own is the two of them should be functional. I don't know how they're going to do it. They have been taking 1 point how many billion, 11.6 billion, 15 point this 1 billion to be renovating only their house. Please, they should not stress anybody when it comes to this one. I'm putting it out there, and I know that every Nigerian, I am speaking the voice of every Nigerian here. We are already going through enough stress already as a people. We don't need even 1 kobo stress or even 1 cent. We don't need it at all. Yes, good recommendation. Those initiated in new currency didn't have good intention. To that end, they were not qualified to have done so. The culprit should be dealt with, just as recommended, as a deterrent for possible such in future. New notes should be allowed to fizzle out in circulation very gradually to avert serious. I'm telling you, it's not a mirror of you now stop it. Stop the new notes, and then the old one is not circulating. And that is me, and I'm saying anything that will add more problem to the life of Nigerians, because we know that our our politicians, they are flexing everywhere, they are blowing passes everywhere. Please, we don't want to be holding these people. We don't want to be holding them on the neck. We don't want to see them alone and start holding them, because it is going to get to shove, and we now start to be choking them. We will hold them for trouser, hold them for shirts, so that everybody here will correct. We can actually do it too. Let them don't push us to the wall. Okay. The CBN primary assignment is to provide financial safety for any country. What is the noise of all this silently print new notes and withdraw whatever you want to withdraw from the circulation? Why making noise, for God's sake? Help me announce these people. One pariwo, they are making noise. When I want to start another wahala, if so, people must be jailed, because especially those who are proved and cons. My own is they jail, they don't jail. Nigeria, we are already at the verge. We are already gotten to our breaking point. I don't care how they want to do it. I don't care how, if they want to jump inside the lagoon to please us this time around, they should feel free to do so. Alright, so this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for